It means the world to me. I watched the ups and downs of this program since a little kid. I dreamed of this moment, playing here, coming to this crazy environment. I have nothing but respect for Texas, and to put that performance together from all aspects of the game, special teams, offense, defense. It was truly special to be part of it. I had a long talk with Coach Wallace, and we both were emotional about it because we can see the future of this program and see where we're headed. So it meant the world to me, and I'm just so blessed to be part of it.
Where do you think it is headed? What can this game do for you? Where's the program headed?
It only propels us forward, propels us up. We fought a lot of adversity this season, and we're in the later stretch of the season, and to put together that performance and to go out there with confidence to execute, it's just so important to our infrastructure of the program, and the sky's the limit for us.
What did you feel when it was over there? Because it made the catch.
So I was on the opposite side of the field, and then I just, I didn't actually see the catch because of the bodies of people, but I saw everybody running towards them, so I made my way towards them too and jumped in the dog pile just with them, and the amount of emotion we had and the excitement that we all had together, it was just truly remarkable.
Devin, to be on the phone FaceTiming your mom with Travis Goff, with Coach Leipold, with your teammates, what is that emotion about?
It's funny because I went on Instagram at first, and then I thought to myself, I gotta call my mom. Me and my family are just so tight. It's one of the core reasons why I stayed in Lawrence at KU, and they have a little get together at Johnny's right now with a lot of my friends, and just seeing how much support that we have back home, and saw how the excitement we brought to their faces, it just meant the world to me. No, go ahead. I'll finish.
So you say this is why you stayed. What else did you consider? Like, where else could you have gone, or might you?
I had offers to Nebraska, Oklahoma State, Iowa, K-State, schools like that, but I knew where home was for me, and this is the moment why I came here, because I knew we're going to turn the tide, we're going to change this program, and this is the type of game that we needed for my proof that it's going to happen.
You expect other people now to do what you did after they see the results?
I sure hope so. We're seeing more local kids commit to the Jayhawks, and I think they now see that we compete at a high level, and know we're really turning the tide, turning the page over. Like I told you before, we faced a lot of adversity throughout this season, and to put together a performance like that in the later half of the season is just so important, and then everybody in the world sees how hard we're fighting each and every day. And that just goes back to our practice habits, how hard we're practicing no matter what. We've been battling injuries, next man up, and they're battling, and everyone's prepared. And you've seen Jalen. Jalen hasn't got extremely many reps all season, and he comes in and puts on performance like that. That's the type of structure that we have in our practice model, and I hope everyone sees that now, that it doesn't matter who you are, you have an important role to our team. And I'm just super proud of the effort from the entire team, and we put together a really good 5 quarters almost, so I'm just super proud of the effort.
Hey Devin, we can see you're emotional. What are you thinking about when you have the emotion?
It's honestly just crazy to be in this situation. Just growing up, I never really viewed myself in this position ever. I love sports, but I never knew my own potential, where I was going to be one day, and to see it all come full circle. And I thank no one but God and my family, just the amount of work that I put in to get to this point, and the amount of work that we put in together from the off season to fall camp. With all the adversity we face, it just means the entire world. And to put a performance like that, I couldn't be nothing but more emotional about it. So,
First career receiving touchdown, season high in rushing yards. Assess your total game today.
Honestly, we had a game plan going into the game, obviously, and I think we executed it perfectly. I give all the credit to the O-line, the big fellas up front. They worked their tails off all week. I respect those guys so much, and to see, they're in the trenches, how hard they work, the bumps, the bruises, the grinding that they face every day, and I'm just super proud of the receivers on the perimeter blocking, Jalen's reads, just everyone. The core effort from the offensive standpoint was just beautiful in my opinion. So that just made my job a lot easier.
Thanks, Devin.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
When you're ready.
It's been almost a year since your last start. What was your mental approach coming into this game?
You just got to go into every game with the same expectation, just bettering yourself, being ready for every opportunity that comes your way, and just being able to take advantage of the opportunity given.
The composure and the poise that you showed in that first quarter, long, sustained drives, how do you describe your command of the offense?
That's something that I really took in account that I had to work on after last year's season, being able to grow from that high school quarterback to grow into a college quarterback. I honestly believe that Coach Z and Coach Leipold's coaching staff has done a great job of, developing me as a quarterback and, just being able to stay calm, cool, and collective.
Take us through that last play.
Man coverage, I knew I had a whip route and a corner to the right side. I ended up having to get flushed out the pocket, rolled out to the right, seen Jared just waving his hands wide open in the end zone, and I just had to lob it over one defender. Jared made a catch, and I was able to make a throw over somebody.
You think I don't know a walk-on?
Let's say it again.
You get ready to throw, you think I'm throwing this to a walk-on?
No, definitely not. Jared has one of the best hands on the team. I done seen him make some miraculous catches just with one hand. So, walk on or not, a ball player is going to be a ball player when it counts.
When Lance was here, he said that he knew before that position even started that you all were going to go for two if you scored a touchdown. Did you know that too going to that drive? Were you thinking about it?
I did not know that we were going to go for two. Weight of the world on your shoulders. You just got to make a play when it counts. You never know what's going to happen next. Just stay ready for that opportunity.
Were you surprised that you were going to go for two? Because that's all.
No, I'm sure Coach Leipold wanted to end that game. So I'm not surprised at all. Just glad we were able to come out with the win.
What do you think your program showed today?
We showed a lot of grit. We showed we showed that we've been working. We've been in a lot of tough, close games this year, but weren't able to finish it. This game, we were able to go through the second half and just be able to show grit all over the field and just be able to work for each other and play for each other.
I saw Lance grab you after the game. Did he share anything with you?
He just said he was proud of me and looking forward to the future.
You took your licks, your lumps, your bumps, your bruises, your growing pains last year. Describe or compare that to what's going on.
Oh no, it's definitely a totally different quarterback out there. As the mental aspect of the game has grown for me. Being able to see blitzes coming pre-snap, being able to see coverages pre-snap, see what they're doing for my wide receivers, seeing the different Okie and, odd fronts on the line. These are stuff that coming into college I had to learn. I had to learn over time, and honestly this offseason really did that for me.
This is a weird question right now, but do you know what you're going to do next week? Are you going to still redshirt? Do you have any idea right now?
I'm just going to enjoy the night. I'm going to take advantage of the night. We got a great win tonight over a great Texas team. They're definitely a good football team. They showed a lot of grit tonight, but I'm just glad we were able to come out on top.
Jared, it's just what's going through your mind right now?
Really, it's just a surreal moment for me. Being from a small town in Kansas, going to the University of Kansas, I've been a Kansas fan my whole life. I just saw the play open up. I saw JD scramble out to the right. I was going to the right and just popped in my hand. So it's a surreal moment.
Jalen said you were waving your arms. Is that what you were doing?
I put my left hand up. I knew I had a open pass available. It seemed like it took forever to get there, but once it landed on my hands, it's a surreal moment.
How many offensive plays have you been in before tonight?
0. This is my first offensive experience throughout the year. I've been on special teams, obviously, but this is my first time being on offense.
Were you going to play before that when Mason got hurt, or was that the very first one?
You said what?
Were you going to play before that, or was that the very first one when Mason got hurt?
Oh, no, I when Mason got hurt, I filled in.
Okay.
But what does that say about just kind of walk on and you finally stay ready to get your chance? You've been contributing on special teams, but now executing.
Yeah, Coach Leipold and Coach Kotelnicki, they always say, next man up, you got to be ready. And that's how it was, even in practice. We rotate, and I get my reps, and then you don't really know when it's going to happen. Like I said, Mason went down. We're on the road in Austin, a hostile environment. So, like I said, it's a real moment.
Your teammates say you have some of the best hands on the team. What do you think about your pass catching ability?
I leave that up to them. But I'd like to say I got some decent hands, but that I'm gonna leave that up to them. That's their debate to take up.
Was the ball going in slow motion?
It felt like yes. It felt like it took a while to get there, but I secured it, and right when I secured it, I got rocked by number 14, I think it was, and I just got piled on. So I ran to my parents. Like I said, just a real moment, a great moment.
Your parents were here?
Yeah, shout out to my parents. They travel every single game, Duke, Coastal. They drove 11 and a half hours here. So, like I said, it's just my parents mean a lot.
What'd they say to you?
Just they love me, they're proud of me. Like I said, being a walk-on, they know I have it in me, and I do too. And like I said, next man up mentality. I took my opportunity, and there it was.
What's been your experience with PE football growing up?
Like I said, I went to multiple games growing up. Like my best memory is when Kerry Meyer caught that touchdown against Mizzou. I was actually in my parents' van listening to it at full blast. I was like pumping my fist, and I exactly remember when it happened too. So like I said, a huge KU fan growing up.
Knowing that, I guess, can you speak to what this win does for the program?
I didn't see it. I didn't know until I seen on the scoreboard that it was our first win in Austin ever, and so obviously it's a big moment, and I feel like this will help boost our confidence into our next games and into the next seasons as well.
Before today's catch, what was your biggest, best football moment ever that you've been a part of?
I probably have to go back to high school, really. Just my personal moments. I made some great catches in high school as well, but I'd probably say like my freshman year in high school when we advanced to the state game. That was a crazy energy in my hometown. So that's probably my best football memory. My worst one was my senior year in high school, and we lost by 1 point in the sub-state semifinals. So that was tough.
Can you describe your celebration? I think videos might have shown you got knocked down, but I don't know, maybe it was you.
I don't really even know what happened, to be honest. I got up, like I said, I got crowded on. I ran straight to my parents, and I was just really excited.
Where were they seated relative to where you caught the ball?
On the other end of the field. So after my tiredness, I had to take my 100-yard trot. Well, I'd call it not even a run, but all the way down there, and give my dad and mom some love. So,
Coaches say anything memorable to you afterwards?
I just went up to him and said, "Appreciate the opportunity. I'm not going to let you down when I get in there."
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Jared. Go ahead when you're ready, please.
Connie and Kenny, it's just what's going through your heads right now? Reacting to this.
I use the restroom. That's the main thing going through my head. But it was fun. I'm excited. That's what it is.
Through my head is all emotions. Like, this is what we paved the way. This is what we put day in and day out, like the effort to, and just to see it finally come together is just exciting. Like, this is what I stayed for, moments like this, to go out there with my team and compete at the highest level. And I just want to say thank you to the man above and thank you to my team.
You two are part of something that's never been done. No other Kansas team has come into Austin and left with a win. What do you attribute today's performance and outcome to?
Just hard work and to our coaches, basically. Just the preparation of things.
I would piggyback off that, just the hard work, the preparation. They told us all week, like, just get 1% better. Just keep focusing on the little things, and that day is going to finally come where we can all put it together, and it's going to show up on the scoreboard. And that's what happened tonight. And I'm just so thankful for our coaches putting us in the best position. I'm thankful for my brothers out there on the field with me. It's just exciting.
What do you think this means to the future of the program?
I feel like this is a momentum booster. You can't do nothing but look at this and just keep your heads up and just push forward. This this is where you like when you put it all together. This is where we can play. We can play with the best of the best. We can play at the top. So we just got to keep putting it in and week out.
Kyron, you come through with a triple play, strip, sack, force fumble, recover fumble. What was the point of emphasis this week in practice and forcing turnovers for the entire defense just to give the offense extra opportunities?
Basically, get off the ball fast and like just knock back and just play together as a whole. Cause like we always used to just be all willy-nilly and just not really working together, but we tied it all together today, and the result came out good.
Hey, Kenny, you got at this, but both you and Kyron, you probably had opportunities elsewhere after this last year. Could have transferred and things like that. And the losses pile up, you know. Was there moments that you thought that maybe a win like this wouldn't come? And I guess what does it mean to get this sort of win for all that hard work, that sort of stuff?
I never doubted that this win wouldn't come. It's just we didn't know when. Coach always harped on that when we have our captains meeting, that you don't never know when the outcome is going to go in your favor, but you just got to keep working at it till it does. And tonight it actually showed, and I'm grateful that I stayed here and I was just able to help my team fight for victory and get victory today. So I'm just thankful for all that.
Did you see on film that you could beat these guys?
Yeah, me and Coach Drake, we worked on it a lot. Just me probably turning my shoulders at the top violently, and just like we just been putting more emphasis on that, and so it worked out.
What was your guys' favorite moment on the field after the game?
I couldn't even tell you. It was exciting. I just had to sit down and just thank the man above.
The whole game was just, it was crazy. The whole game.
What was going through your heads when you saw the offense go out for a 2-point conversion?
Let's do it. We got it. And just to see a guy like Jared Casey step up, because he made great catches in practice all the time. So I wasn't surprised when the ball went to him and he caught it.
I was just like, golly. Let's park the plane, man.
Yes, sir, man.
You said you were, huh?
Yeah.
Kenny, what do you think this says about what Coach Leipold's system is, what his method is, all those sorts of things?
This is what he teaches. This is the moments he prepared us for. He always told us, like, these times are gonna come and you just gotta answer when they call. After the game, he came up to me. He was like, "I'm gonna coach you even harder next week." I was like, "Coach, I need it. I need it, Coach. I want that." So I'm just excited. I'm happy that we got this for Coach. I'm happy that we got this for the university. And rock chalk.
I think you mentioned you guys having a conversation about it. He said he was getting sick of losing, and you said, "Coach, you've only been through 1 year."
Yeah.
Is that conversations you've had with him?
Yeah, I definitely said that to him, and then I told him, like, you only been here 1 year, but nobody wants to lose. So anytime we get the chance to go out and put it up on the scoreboard and come back with a W, it's a great feeling. So we had that conversation, we moved on from that, and we just came out and put our best foot forward this week.
What do you think it's going to be like for you on campus now? Your life changed.
I mean, it's always fun when I'm on campus because I'm an outgoing person. So, but this is probably going to be pretty exciting when we get back. I can't wait. I live for moments like this.
All right, thanks, guys.